Okay, so I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this store called Five Below. It's like the dollar store, only like slightly higher quality. It's amazing. I do all my Christmas shopping there. It's really cool. But today I found out that they sell instruments for $5. So I'm out here today at Five Below, and I'm gonna get the highest quality instruments that I can find. All right, I'm back from Five Below, and I've got some pretty cool instruments to show you. We'll start off with this desktop drum set right here. All right, let's see what we got here. We have one single drumstick. I think this is supposed to be the snare. It's a tom, I think. I love it. We got two more drums. One is inside of the other one. And now we shall see the mother drum give birth to its baby drum. Isn't life beautiful? All right, so we have and who can forget the cymbal? All right, let's put this thing together. Great! We got it all put together! Okay, up next we have this color-changing LED ukulele. I'm super excited because well, my regular old ukulele doesn't even change colors when I play it. This, so much better, and it's only $5. Okay, well, that bad boy just slides right out. Look at this. I just open it up and whoop! There it goes, wow. It's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna have to tune this a lot. Let's find out where I can put the batteries in. Okay, I found it. It's on the back of the neck. Let me in! Let me in! There we go, I got it. It's all good. Oh no. It takes triple A's, and I only have double A's. Now my favorite thing about the advertising on this ukulele is that it has adjustable tuning pegs. Like, yeah, I sure hope it does. Anyways, its current tuning is an atrocity to both God and man, so let's fix that real quick. Sweet sound of a good, well-tuned ukulele. Okay, I'm not touching the peg right here. Listen to this. It's actively detuning itself as I play. I'm really hoping that's just the strings stretching themselves into place. Okay, well now I have some kind of tone coming from the strings instead of just like the pits of hell jumping straight out of it, but it's still not pretty. Sounds like my grandma's lap harp. So I'm going to take a few minutes off camera and really get this thing tuned well. I'll see you guys in just a moment. So fun thing. I have this kind of in some sort of like basic tuning. It's not perfect by any means, but $5 ukulele. So it sounds like this. Wow, even in the 2 seconds it took for me to press record, it went out of tune again. Hang on. Okay, so listen. Not perfect, but it's basic ukulele tuning, G, C, E, A. Yeah, so, funny thing though, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but the way that it's currently doing is the strings are closer to the fretboard the higher up on the neck you go, and farther away the closer to the body of the instrument you go. It's, that's pretty disastrous because you're not gonna get any kind of equal tuning throughout. It's just gonna be random notes because the strings don't have an even distance to go from open to, say, being on the 2nd fret. So you're never gonna get an even chord. Let me demonstrate. So I have, okay, it's still in tune. So listen, if I try to play just a basic C chord, what is happening? But even worse than that is that the neck itself, in fact the whole ukulele is made out of a very cheap plastic, of course, again, $5 ukulele. But look, I'm not pressing any frets at all, but if I just, I have my own built-in whammy bar if I just slightly move the head forward. That may be the only saving grace that this thing has at this point, because I genuinely can't play anything that would make any sense at all on this, just because of the way that it's made. It's fundamentally flawed. So finally I have this electronic keyboard, which I only just noticed a half a second ago that it includes sound effect modes and rhythm effect modes, but it doesn't really say anything about instruments. Here's hoping that I can actually have some kind of melodic anything to work with today. Slide this bad boy out. All right, that is gorgeous. That is beautiful. All right, so here it is, the electronic keyboard, and listen to this. I could use that as an instrument on its own. Anyway, battery goes back here. Let's see what we can do here. Ah! I dropped the screw that goes on the battery compartment. This could be a disaster. Okay, I found it. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. All right, let's screw this back in and get playing. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm in love. Okay, so this thing, it has 3 voices, and by 3 voices, I mean the same voice with slightly different ADSR settings. So we've got xylophone mode. Let me turn that up so you can hear it. Ah! And then we have the flute. Which lasts another 17 years after you press the button. And then we have the mandolin. Personally, I can't hear the difference. Exact same thing. It's the exact same sound. This thing has a maximum polyphony, hang on. Polyphony. This has a maximum polyphony of 1. So that'll make things interesting. I can't play chords. But that's not all. That's not all. It doesn't just have these sounds. It also has little drum sounds that you can trigger off to the side here. We have drum 1, the kick. We have drum 2, the snare, and we have drum 3, the crash. And those can't be played here. They can only be triggered over here. But like I said, it has a maximum polyphony of 1. So you can't play drums and this at the same time. It's not like, you know... This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be great. So just to recap, we have 3 toms and a crash. A ukulele that's fundamentally flawed. Oh, which by the way, I got the batteries for it. Check it out, check it out. Ah! There's no sensor to when it lights up. It just does it on its own. See, look at that, look at that. And I can be playing, and it'll just stop. And it'll just decide that it wants to turn on again. Like, there's no sensor for it. It's just random. It's all random. And finally, a keyboard that can only play 1 note at a time. So now that we have all of that sorted, let's make some music. Now, overall, these instruments performed exceptionally well. I did do a little bit of post-processing just to make them sound a little more full, a little more rich, but overall their natural tones are still there, other than the ukulele. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the ukulele is very fundamentally flawed, so I wasn't able to get a very good sound of it. I did spend a good while with it, you know, trying to get 1 good note, and I did eventually get one, but I ended up pulling it into Ableton and using my main keyboard as a MIDI controller to use it. I'm still using the ukulele sound, I'm just using a more professional instrument to get it. But after a long day of figuring out how to make all these sounds sound good, inside of Ableton, this is the result that I got.